live, brother. We're live,
You say
brother.
we're live? Oh, I thought you said I lied, brother, and I was about to be like, about what?
No, brother, we live.
Well, I couldn't see the countdown or anything. I'm just looking at your fucking young Jiraiya fucking
There's a red
picture.
light right there, brother.
uh, hey guys. So obviously we're doing something new. Um, we're gonna be doing the podcast, but now it's in video form because that finally became a thing. If this is your first time ever watching us, my name is Joe, and my co-host is Chance. Um, and to start off, seeing as how this is kind of a what's the word I'm thinking about?
What?
Momentous, is that the word?
Momentous?
Momentous occasion?
Yeah.
Momentous occasion. Um, we're gonna talk about what we both do specifically for the channel. So Chance, I'll let you go first with that.
I am the video uploader. I'm the recorder. I am the technology behind the videos. We'll just say it that way. I'm the technology behind the videos.
And I am the one behind every social media account.
Every account that we have
Every
everywhere.
social, the Insta, the Twitter, the TikTok, it's all
Every one of
me.
them.
Which, well, the Insta hasn't been uploaded to in 2, 3 months.
Yeah, it's
But
been a
look,
minute.
in my defense, I don't like Insta's shit for uploading because it doesn't save hashtags that you use, or it doesn't like it's supposed to. Um, so gotta retype those every time. And yes, I'm that fucking lazy to where I don't want to have to retype the hashtags every time I make a fucking post. Um, so that's honestly the only reason why that's not getting used. But speaking of the Twitter and TikTok, you can follow us on Twitter at jump_ball_ENT. That's all capitalized. And then the TikTok is pretty much the same. It's still Jump Ball Entertainment, but there is no underscores, spaces, hyphens, anything like that. It's just Jump Ball ENT. Um, so to move along, um, starting off with vids coming up for this week, the week of July 17th to the 23rd. Um, episodes one, speaking of which, episodes 1 through 10 of the Gears of War 2 Let's Play are already up on the YouTube channel, Jump Ball Entertainment. And episodes 11 through 15 will be uploaded Monday through Friday for this coming week. Coming to the end of that series, if I remember right, because that's,
We
what
are
was it, 19 episodes?
for which one?
Gears 2.
Gears 2 was like 12 episodes, I think. Something like that. That
Hmm?
was pretty short.
It can't have been. Ain't no way.
I'm trying to log into my fucking Twitter and the password's not working. Let me check real quick.
You know, Gears 2 is 18. It's 18 episodes. We're both wrong. It was 18 episodes.
Oh, it was 18?
Um, yeah, Gears 1 was 13 episodes. That's probably what you're thinking of. Um, so yeah, that'll be coming to a close here within the next 2 weeks.
Joe,
Yo.
never mind. We'll talk about it after.
But Gears 2 coming to a close within the next 2 weeks, and then what the fuck did we record after Gears? Was it Judgment?
Judgment.
Was it Judgment? Yeah, so then we'll be doing. All right, saying this now. Chance already mentioned it in the recording, and it's a good point, but we didn't know we were going to be doing Judgment. We realized we fucked the order up.
We fucked the order all
In
time, dog.
terms
Like 6
of the
weeks of
game,
fucking Sunday, dog.
in terms of the game's what the fuck? Chronological order, it should have been Judgment 1, 2, and then etc. etc. We didn't fucking know. All right. The story, the background behind it is initially we were going to do Borderlands 2. We later found out we don't do well with games that don't got a lot of shit constantly going on that we can't talk about. Borderlands 2 was a lot of white noise with an occasional quip. So that's not happening. And so we were like, well, we got about, at the time we had 2 months before Saints Row, the revamped Saints Row came out, or the reboot, I guess if you want to call it that, comes out. We got to fill the space somehow. Initially, we were going to do the Overwatch 2 beta, but I kept getting interrupted when we were recording, so only one episode of that happened. And so eventually, we just said, you know what, fuck it, let's just go ahead. Here's Gears of War Judgment. Let's go ahead and do it. And so that's going to be following Gears 2. And if everything goes right, you want to tell them what we're going to be doing following Judgment being uploaded?
Let's leave that a surprise for right now, Joe.
Leave it a surprise.
Once we get to the end of Judgment, then we will disclose that information. But until the end of Judgment, it is going to be a surprise to everyone.
Now I'm trying to remember, did I even say anything in the credits of Judgment about what was coming next?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did. Oh shit, I don't think we did. Strictly because of the fact that the only reason why I didn't say anything was because of the fact that there's another game that comes out literally the same fucking week. But the good news is the other game that comes out that same week doesn't necessarily have to be something we need to upload as soon as possible.
Yeah.
At all.
Versus, the game that we are going to.
Unless this ends up being unless this next game ends up being a revitalization of that sports series, which there's no fucking way it's gonna be. I like for it to be, but I have no faith. It's EA. That's the only reason why it's EA. I'm not holding out hope.
Yep, but
hey, maybe they'll get it right. Probably not, but they might. But yeah, that's what's coming up in the near future. To give a rough estimate as to when because we did Judgment, we're gonna be doing Gears 1 through 5. Don't ask when the fuck Gears 4 and 5 are coming.
Don't ask, because it's probably gonna be a while.
Don't know. I can tell you now, it ain't coming in 2022.
100%.
It's not fucking happening. There's no fucking way.
Our 2022 card is booked, brother. It is fucking booked.
Space. There is no space whatsoever. But speaking of future, I'm pretty sure most everyone at some point when they're doing a YouTube channel, or getting into content creation period, they always have one dream like thing they want to do. So with that being said, what's one project that in your mind we absolutely need to do?
Honestly, I think it's a wrestling game kind of collaboration thing. Whether it be something like a Road to WrestleMania in the SVR games, or a season mode in some game, or something like that. I think it's something that we need to explore, for sure.
Yeah. For me, it's being able to do because this podcast isn't gonna be just isn't just gonna be like wrestling sports. It's pretty much gonna be everything. So at one point, I would like to be able to do one big ass group video podcast, whether it's me, you, and Zach, and Trey, in fucking 40 years when Vigo finally comes back up to Virginia, when the fucking moon is starting to crack and split and the fucking apocalypse is coming, because that's really the only way we're getting Vigo back up to Virginia, is under a fucking crazy ass circumstance like that. But just to be able to have one big ass, like, to finally be able to say we did it, right? So, to people who I very much fucking doubt there is anyone who knows us from when it was the Jumpball podcast, where it was just
Oh yeah,
strictly
no.
sports.
There's
Chance
no
can
way.
tell you, I gave myself aneurysms trying to get recording sessions put together because it was initially supposed to be myself, our friend. It was literally me and Zach were the ones who started Jumpball. Zach's not even a part of this shit anymore.
No, Zach gave it up so fast. Zach did one episode and was like, you know what? I'm done with
Not
this.
for me. It ain't for me.
And for like like contextual standpoint of like the argument and where like where jump ball was then, we were talking about the NBA and if Carmelo Anthony being on the Thunder was him trying to
To
revise his career.
put this shit into perspective, that's where the world was at that
how
point.
deep we were at that point.
Because we were Jump Ball started a month after we graduated high school.
Literally.
And then, ironically enough, here's how things, just to put into perspective of the bad luck that plagued this shit from the get-go. Our best recording session we ever had, it was myself, Zach, and Chance. We were doing it off my phone. Chance accidentally deleted the fucking recording trying to check how long we had been running.
Literally, it was like, and we had been going for, I know, at least an hour.
It was an hour.
At least an hour. We had been cooking shit up.
And this was before we had gotten to the NBA subjects. This was just the NFL, because this was during Le'Veon's holdout, and I think Melvin Gordon was also doing a holdout that season.
Yeah.
It was Dez's last year with fucking Dallas, and so we were wondering if he was going to be back. It was, we were on a fucking roll. We had shit clicking, and then Chance just tapped my fucking screen to check the time. I looked down, and I saw the red recording symbol in the corner of my phone disappear. And I just looked up at Chance. I was like, you just fucked up. He was like, what do you mean? And I was like, we're not recording anymore. And this shit don't save unless I actually go through in the app and save it. And so the re-recording of it, we might have hit 30 minutes. Because everyone was so frustrated and pissed off.
Irritated.
We were just so fucking mad. But that's the kind of shit that happened. And then it was like I'd be giving myself a headache trying to get everyone together, because in the beginning, I think I was really the only one dedicated to it. Because if I would message the group chat and be like, yo, let's go hoop at Kenny's or Central, I'd get replies instantly in the group chat. But if I said, is anyone free to record? I'd just be left on red, and I'd be like, guess no one's free to record.
Guess we're not recording.
So I just had to fucking leave it. And then I tried to do it by myself, was not confident in doing the shit by myself. So then it's been fucking stabbed and shot and fucking stretched like 10 times at this point, and it's a bit late for us to just let the shit die now.
Yeah.
But I can say this now, already this iteration has lasted longer than any of the previous ones. It's been consistent.
I myself refuse to let this one die. I want to put all of the time that I can into this one, because there's so much stuff that I want to come from this. Like not just the podcast itself, but I want like the YouTube to grow from this, and just our entire like thing to grow from it all.
Brand.
Yeah. I don't want the Jump Ball Entertainment to be specifically the YouTube, or specifically the podcast, or specifically like anything else. I want it to be like all of us. Like I want, or not necessarily like all of us, because like Vigo and Zach don't want to be a part of it now, but like
let fucking Vigo, if this shit blows up, let Vigo pop up and try to claim it. Like, motherfucker, you gotta earn your spot. You're a young boy.
Hey,
you're like a New Japan young boy at this point. You gotta earn that shit.
Let me get in on there real quick. Oh, y'all got a 500K video? Let me slide on the next one.
It's like, no.
No, nigga. What?
Just because you live in a different state doesn't mean you couldn't have fucking bought a shitty little fucking mic and camera.
Yeah. Literally, the dude bought 14 fucking $5 headsets from Five Below because he didn't want to spend $40 on one.
when he essentially spent more than 40.
Yeah, he bought like 6 headsets at $5 a pop.
But that actually, what you were talking about ties into the next point where it was like goals for the channel, where it's really just like, I'm not saying that like, oh, we're gonna will this shit to where it's like where Fitz has like 5 million subs on his main YouTube and then like 3 million on the second one. I'm not expecting it to get that big. If it does, my ego is gonna go through the fucking roof, and I'm gonna
If
be one
it
of the
does,
hardest people in the world
Joe,
to
I
deal
want
with.
you to know the first 10K vid we get, I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting my job. I'm full time, dog. I'm full time. Fuck it. I'm full time now.
It
It's
don't
over
matter
with.
if the algorithm was just in our favor that
It
day.
don't
It
matter
don't
if the
fucking matter.
algorithm was in our favor. We ain't even getting fucking paid for this shit, dog. Fuck it. I quit. I quit. I got a life to live, dog.
And it's just because like obviously like if you would have told me that within 2 months the TikTok would almost have 100 followers, I would have been like, "Hey, you're full of shit." But it's sitting at 98 right now,
Yeah.
so we're doing something right.
It's progressing in the right direction for sure.
Because like, yeah, 3 or 4 of the videos I promoted on a whim, but each time I did it, I shit you not, tried to figure out a way to get a refund from the TikTok app because I was like, I could fucking promote this shit, but there's no guarantee anyone's gonna interact with it.
Yeah.
More people are gonna see it, but I don't know if anyone's gonna like it enough to fucking follow us or like it. There's been a few people adding our shit to their favorites. I don't know why, but thanks. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck we're doing that's making you want to add it to your favorites, but doing something right. So it's just willing it as far as we can. If we hit a wall with it and there's a point where we're still getting constant interaction, but there's no growth, fine. That's where it's supposed to go. But so long as shit keeps going up, I'm sticking. I'm ride or dying.
Yeah.
This shit.
I am for sure. As long as there is still a trajectory for what we're doing, even if there's like no real growth to it anymore, like even if we can like sit down and say, all right, what's next, and we can get like 2 or 3 things that we're like, all right, we got this, we can do this after, and then we got this next, and then we got this next, and then we got this going on. Like as long as we have as long as our brand has a trajectory of where it's going, I'm going to continue to do my best to put something together for it.
Right. Well, that's like, even if it caps out at like, oh, like 5,500 followers on TikTok is the max, like 4,000 followers on Twitter is the max, and like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube is the max. So long as it's constant interaction from that number and it becomes like a cult hardcore following, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I am okay
Because
with this being something small.
yeah,
Even
obviously it's like when you do anything like this, it's like where fucking the old adage for pro wrestling. You get people get into pro wrestling for 2 reasons: one, because they love it; two, because of the possible money. Obviously, whenever you do something like this, especially in today's world in terms of content creation, the goal you want. No one will ever admit this out loud, mainly because they think people like this are corny. What the fuck ever. You want to be on the level of like a fucking ninja, fucking D'Amelio sisters, where they literally they probably have a college degree collecting dust.
oh yeah,
But they
100%.
don't need it because of how fucking successful their brand became.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Um but yeah, no, it's like it's not even one of those things either where it's like, oh well, I want to work to this number to be able to fucking collab with this person. Because like, I'll be honest with you, only fucking YouTubers I want to collab with in any way, shape, or form are the Deadlock Boys.
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
else, I don't give a fuck. Anyone else, I don't give a shit about. It's just that like that's really the only like dream collab in my opinion. That's the only way I'm looking at it. Yeah, there are other personalities that I enjoy, but there's if we were never hit up by any of them to collab, I wouldn't lose sleep over it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I honestly like even a collaboration is something that I would like to have, but again, as far as like our channel, our channel is something that I take pride in.
Yeah,
So to say like I would want to collaborate with anyone, or like I would want to collaborate with like more successful people, is a stretch. But there is definitely like the Deadlock Boys, who are a group of people who are part of the reason why we even like started doing this shit to begin with.
I'd say
Is
about 90% of the
yeah,
reason.
even like it just like them as a group just showed us that it was possible
Yeah,
to have something that you are passionate about and even still be pursuing something
I was
with
say
it.
because the reason why we can look at it not just from the lens of fans of them, right? Here's the reason why. So, for anyone who doesn't know them, James Darnell, Tony Douglas, and John Blood are all YouTubers involved with pro wrestling gaming or pro wrestling YouTube in general,
Yes.
right? Johnny is a part of New Legacy Inc., a group that's been going since I think like 09, 2010.
Oh yeah, they've been going for a
Um,
while. They deep.
Tony and Pulse, I think, started about the same time, so around like 2011, 2012. They used to always do streams together, but they were all people who forged their own collective followings and then started Deadlock as just a pro wrestling podcast, just another one out there. And then a year and a half later, me and Chance are in fucking Jacksonville, North Carolina for a DPW show.
Watching a wrestling show.
And they're standing in the back behind the fucking hard cam watching. And it's like fucking, and
Enjoying
then
it the
like
same way we are as
fucking
fans.
Chance's profile pic on Twitter and my profile pic on Insta are our respective pictures we got with James. Um, so like we saw what they busted their asses to build. It paid off. And it's like almost every single show they've done since then has either been a complete sellout or damn near close to a fucking sellout.
Yeah.
Um, so that was the biggest thing where it was just like, okay, it's I'm not sitting here saying we're gonna make enough money to start our own fucking Fed
Yeah, that
because
is
that's
that is like that is way off, and two, I don't think I could book an actual wrestling promotion.
I couldn't.
I don't think I could book a
I
wrestling
couldn't.
promotion. So like that's definitely like by far that is not what we are going for and not trying to
No.
achieve by no means.
Um. But yeah, no. But like with the channel, eventually, I mentioned this on one of the roundups where it was like, at some point in time, are you gonna see solo content uploaded by me and Chance on the channel? More than likely, because at some point you do have to do like solo stuff just to like build your confidence more.
Yeah.
Um, but that's not gonna happen soon. Biggest reason because I'm fucking broke. So like to get an actual gaming PC, that's not fucking happening anytime soon.
Well, you
And
know,
Chance is married.
fair. You don't have to
Chance is
have.
married with Chance is
Uh,
married with a 9 to 5.
yeah, you don't have to be to have a gaming PC to record your own stuff, Joe. All you have to do is get
Well,
a
no, but that's
provider,
like
which is
that's
like
the thing. That's
$160.
well, even then, just like with the fucking like pro wrestling sim, if I wanted to, I could start uploading pro wrestling sim just off my laptop because it's a text based thing.
Yeah,
I don't got to worry about it lagging all over the fucking place. Does it suck trying to record? Keep OBS up and then that up on one fucking screen? Absolutely.
yeah. They
But
got monitors on sale at Walmart for like $100.
like, if I know that's more than likely where I'm going to start. Um, but it's like also I was who the fuck was I talking to? I already talked to like 4 fucking people, so I don't know why I'm forgetting this. It was Zach. I was talking to Zach about it, where I was like, I might just say fuck it for the sake of adding content to the channel and just vlog certain shit.
Yeah,
And then just fucking transfer the file from my phone to the laptop and then find a fucking editing software where I can teach my fucking dumbass self how to edit.
you can edit or you can add photos or add videos straight from your phone to YouTube, and YouTube has its own editing software called YouTube Studio.
Well, I know, but I want to be able to go like in depth with it.
Understandable.
But yeah, no, I mean, fucking, for all I know, that first vlog may happen in, when is it? 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks when we help Zach move to a new place, because it may not seem like it, but a lot of, now obviously some shit's gonna have to get cut just because Zach being Zach.
Yeah.
And being a fucking weirdo. But I know I can get good content out of that.
Yeah. Also, Joe, I have an editing software that I can send you the link to, because I bought literally like a lifetime membership of it for like, I don't even want to talk about the price of it, but I can send you the link for it so that you can use it. It has like its own little like tutorial thing and everything.
Bet. But yeah, no. Which the vlogs won't be a constant fucking thing. It's really only going to be like if our friend group's ever hanging out. Eventually, when me and Chance fucking get back to going to another DPW show, don't know when the fuck that's going to be.
I'm aiming for sometime at the end of this month. If they do another December show, we will be there.
Like I said, they're doing a show every month.
They're not doing one for August.
I think they just haven't announced it yet.
But they announced the one in September.
Yeah, but they always like, they tend to announce the shit like literally like 2 weeks before like the month starts. Yeah. So if there is going to be an August show, it's going to be announced like soon. Or maybe they are just taking an off month for August. I don't know. But I expect them to have a December show just because that'd be like an anniversary thing.
Yeah.
Because they made it a year in. If they don't do an anniversary show, I'll be shocked.
I lied. They do have an August show. It's August 6th.
Oh, look at that.
That's the one Dante's at. Fuck!
Yep. We wouldn't have been able to go anyways because I wouldn't have had enough money saved up.
Yeah.
I would have only been able to pay for like my ticket.
I asked Marissa, I was like, how would you feel if I just like decided I wanted to go to a wrestling show like in August? She was like, well, considering the fact that we were trying to move, pretty upset. And I was like, fuck.
You got to put that one off. Yep.
Fucking Dante's gonna be there. Wrestling Diego, man. Wrestling Diego. God.
But yeah, no. It's a lot of, which I feel like we've been very lucky with this, but there hasn't been any reason to be pessimistic about the channel.
Oh no, not at all. Like even though like our viewership for the channel is like super low right now, I still enjoy making the content for the channel.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy making it. I enjoy interacting with it. I enjoy interacting with like even like the small amount of comments that we get. I enjoy interacting with those things because like it shows that people are like interested.
What's this guy's name? I gotta check this. He's left like 3 wild ass comments on the YouTube videos. What is your name? Fucking Citrus Juice. So Citrus Juice has been this one dude who he commented on like the first one we upload, and he was like, damn, it's been a year. And that freaked me and Chance out because we were like, that means this dude saw like the fucking Warzone and 2K videos we uploaded.
Yeah, he's seen
and
everything.
It blew our fucking mind. But like on the Overwatch 2 beta, he commented, Junker Queen finna make me act up. And I saw that early as shit. I saw that literally right when I woke up. So it fucking broke me. And then he also commented on the most recent Gears 2 upload when we were trying to navigate the fucking Razor Hail. But yeah, no, just seeing like that. Like 9 times out of 10, that dude was someone who subbed literally like he had to have subbed between the fucking Warzone video getting uploaded and us doing Halo 1.
Oh yeah.
Which that's speaking of which, it's like 50-50 if Halo will ever happen again.
Yeah, it's very 50-50. I honestly don't even know if we're actually going to like try something with Halo again.
Yeah, no. The biggest issue is I'm sure anyone else with Xfinity can relate to this. My internet's been dog shit lately, and I don't want to spend 2 days trying to download a game. That's honestly like because Chance fucking hit me up the other night where he was like, Oh, I
It's
think
been a year, Daddy.
I think,
that was that was the first episode. All right, sorry. I just went back and read the comments.
but like Chance hit me up the other night, and he was like, I think I was given a sign because he saw where our buddy Trey was playing the Master Chief Collection, and I was like, that's gonna take me all night and then some to try to download with the way my internet is. And so, like, if my internet ever becomes stable again, there's a small window of possibility for it. But again, the Halo series is kind of like, because if you go back and watch during the Halo 1 LP, we didn't really talk a lot for two reasons. One, that was my first time ever really doing any content creation where I didn't have Jordan being a dumbass to fall back on. Like, I'll say this now, Vigo carried the Warzone vids.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because he didn't shut up.
He didn't shut up. He had those fucking stupid Cal jokes.
Oh my fucking god. Like, that night was horrible.
It was horrible. Especially like we have, like we've said, we've done like the podcast together before, but our chemistry never got to the point of where we could just hit record on something and immediately know
go.
like we're not supposed to say this, we're not supposed to say that, and we can keep our composure with each other and just go.
Yeah. Don't ask how the fuck we got that chemistry after not doing anything for like a year and a half.
I think that also helped it because we didn't force anything.
Yeah. It was really just one of those things where when we started fucking Gears, we were like, if the chemistry ain't there, it ain't gonna be there.
Yeah. If the chemistry's not there, then we'll know, and we probably won't continue this.
Yeah.
We won't keep doing this.
Luckily it was.
Yeah. Holy shit, the Overwatch 2 video got 10 views. I still have like 4 Overwatch videos down, freaking recorded, by the way, that I just haven't uploaded.
All right, well, look forward to those in the coming weeks, I guess.
I guess after we finish the podcast, I'll get something up for you guys.
Hopefully those were ones where I wasn't constantly having someone barge into my room every like 5 minutes, like just happened with Dad. Yeah, don't know if that got picked up by the mic.
It did, I think. I think a little bit of it got picked up. But
I just need to say fuck it and write a fucking like get a piece of notebook paper, just write recording on it, and then tape that bitch to the fucking door every time.
Get you a recording light, Joe. Order one off of Amazon so you can just sit outside and turn it on.
Like if you need to tell me something, use this thing called a phone.
Text me. But I forgot what I was saying. I honestly just
something about chemistry.
Oh yeah, our chemistry just kind of happened, and especially like the days of playing Overwatch when like we were on PS4 or whatever, we would play like 2-3 hours a day. That definitely like helped to create an atmosphere for us within the.
It helped us learn how to banter outside of the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah. It helped us to be able to speak about topics outside of what we're actually doing in a game. Except for like Borderlands, because Borderlands is definitely really
I was about to say, well, except in the case of Borderlands.
Because Borderlands is one of those games where like I've played it so many times that I can just go through it blind. Like I know where to go, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna take it and go with it. But it's definitely turned into something that we picked up and we're running with. Now we're gonna keep
one
running.
Thing those Overwatch 1 days on PS4 didn't teach us how to do is fucking deal with audio problems.
Oh yeah, 100%. If anybody ends up finding like my actual like YouTube channel, there's Overwatch 2 streams on there on PS4 that are just fucking absolutely shitty. Absolutely shitty.
I'm gonna say shitty, didn't have the confidence to fucking be talking, so it was really just like a fucking commentary-less gameplay video. And now it's like, if anyone's been watching the first half of this Gears 2 Let's Play, you've just been hearing me talking to myself like a fucking schizo. Like, you know Chance is there because you see the Fredo Puma popping up in the corner. But it's just been me.
Or the Gears of 1. There's like it'll be like 3 episodes where I have 0 audio, 2 episodes where I have audio, 2 more episodes where I don't have audio, or 2 episodes where the audio is not synced.
It's not synced, or like with the last episode, there were points where fucking Chance was really low and I was peaking, and then it would happen to Chance, and then you couldn't hear either of us, and it's just like it was learning, it was growing pains.
Yeah.
Like, we got it figured out now. We later learned the reason why is because with Chance's setup, there was 3 mics that his fucking OBS was constantly trying to switch to.
Okay, so I'm gonna show this on camera. I have obviously my camera. It has a microphone in it. Then my PlayStation 4 controller has a microphone in it, or it doesn't necessarily have a microphone in it, but it can be picked up on the microphone. So it ended up being my PS4 controller was being picked up, and then or my microphone on my actual mic would get cut off, and then it would switch to my PS4 controller, or it would switch to the actual Elgato audio, so you would hear Joe twice and you would hear the game audio twice, or it would connect to my camera audio for some reason because my camera was plugged in, and you would hear the camera audio. It was just a rough time. And we definitely have smoothed it out as we've been going, and it's definitely picked up to the point where we're doing okay with what we got going on and where we're at now.
Yeah. All right, so we got about 30 minutes to use. So move on. We did that. This is actually a bit of a throwback because we did this with the first episode of Outside the Ring. But the issue is we didn't know anybody on the DPW roster.
Now
we know. So, with that being said, I'm trying to find the actual card oh, here it is. Found it. Fuck yeah. All right, so what do you say we do some predictions, Chance?
Let's go for it.
All right, first match. I'm assuming this is the DPW Battle Royal. I'm assuming it's because actually, no, it may just be a 6-way match. It is phone. All right, it is Diego Hill versus LeBron Cozone versus Donnie Ray versus Mason Miles versus James Ryan versus Adam Priest. Who you got?
Diego by a mile. Diego's winning that match.
I'm gonna say it's either gonna be Donnie or Diego. Following that match, we got the Workhorsemen versus Holiday and Kemp.
I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with the Workhorsemen.
I'm gonna go with Holiday and Kemp, actually. Yeah. Just because I feel like, here's the way I'm looking at it, right? The Workhorsemen are one of the top indie tag teams right now. So the way I'm looking at it is that means they're going to have less and less availability. So the way I'm looking at it is Holiday and Kemp are going to be going over because they'll be able to appear in DPW more.
I understand that.
After that match, we got so also need to mention this just for viewers' sake. In DPW, a golden opportunity match is basically just a number 1 contenders match for a DPW World Championship opportunity. So with that being said, Kid Bandit versus Sawyer Wreck.
Bandit. No shot, it's not Bandit.
I want to say Bandit, but Sawyer's been tearing shit up in GCW.
No shot, it's not Bandit.
So I want to say Bandit, but if Sawyer goes over, I'm gonna be disappointed, but I'm not gonna be too shocked. After that, it's a hardcore match: Cruel versus Colby Carino. Keep in mind, Carino is DPW's hardcore match guy.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that DPW hasn't thought about doing the hardcore championship yet. I'm going to go with... If you have not noticed yet, I've kind of just taken all the DPW homegrown. So I'm just going to go Carino too. I'm going Carino on that one.
I'm going to go Cruel just because this dude's fucking big.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
After that match, it is Lucky Ali and BK Westbrook versus Jay Malachi and a mystery opponent.
Let's go Ali. Ali and Westbrook.
See, Malachi's got he's got a lot of momentum following that match. If you haven't seen it, if there's any DPW, there are a few DPW matches that I've told friends and family that they need to watch if they are pro wrestling fans. Lucky Ali and Kid Bandit from the first DPW Fire. That's one of the ones, especially me and Chance got to see that match live, and it fucked.
Fucked royally.
Konosuke Takeshita versus fuck, what's his name? I just had it and I lost it. No. Fuck. What was it? The Aussie. No, I just had his name and I fucking forgot it. That's gonna fuck. I'm gonna tweet about that shit later because it came to me.
LeBron out here playing in the Drew League?
Yeah. First time since 2011. But yeah, no, that match, and then Diego Hill versus Lince Dorado. That match fucking ruled. And then Jay Malachi versus Calvin Tankman. From I think it was April's Fire tapings. Yeah, no, that match was fucking cool. So with the momentum that Jay Malachi has, I'm gonna say Jay and whoever his mystery tag partner is. Moving on from that, DPW Women's World Championship Eliminator Round 1. Promise Braxton versus Rachel Rose.
Give me Braxton.
This is I don't know if I've ever seen any of Braxton's stuff before.
I haven't, but I know Rachel Rose, and I know that she's a DPW staple. So I would be more inclined to choose her. But
yeah.
I think Braxton is just going to go over overall.
I'm going to go Rose just because the fact I don't know much about Braxton.
That's fair.
After that, it's another DPW Women's World Championship Eliminator, but this time it is two Impact staples. Savannah Evans versus Rosemary.
Rosemary's getting the...
I'm going to say Savannah.
Really?
Yeah, because Savannah, she's a young talent that's got a lot of fucking gas behind her now.
But Rosemary is literally is a deadlock staple.
I get it.
Everyone loves Rosemary.
Look, if Everett didn't go over Bojack for the DPW World Championship...
But that's because Bojack is also a DPW staple.
Well, yeah, but, Everett also, he is legitimately friends with, Johnny. I don't know how close he is with Tony and James, but he is good friends with Johnny. So, if he didn't go over, you'd never know. You never know. After that, the DPW Tag Team Championship, the NDA, with Chris Danger, takes on Myron Reed and Jordan Oliver, two MLW guys.
NDA.
I was saying, ain't no way in hell NDA is dropping the belts.
Ain't
no fucking way,
drops the
bro.
belts, period.
Scott and Reiser are not losing those anytime fucking soon. Ain't no way in hell. And then the main event, the match. I'm fucking hyped for two guys I fucking love. This is what DPW has multiplied my list of favorite fucking wrestlers by such a long shot. But one half of Violence is Forever, Kevin Koo versus Heavyweight Hustle himself, Calvin Tankman, for the DPW National Championship. This match is going to be stiff as shit, by the way. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, brother. I'm going to say... Give me Koo. Give me Kevin Koo. Give me Kevin Koo. I know you don't like it, Joe.
No, I fucking love Kevin Koo, but it's like...
Koo.
I gotta go with the fucking gatekeeper, bro.
Give me Koo.
Part of the issue is that, other than their movesets and how they wrestle, they also have two of the best fucking themes in DPW right now.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, Kevin Koo comes out to fucking Zombie by the Cranberries, and then Tankman comes out to Hail Mary. So it's kind of it just gives a very hyped feel. But I'm gonna go opposite, and I'm gonna go Tankman. And then Tankman is not gonna lose that belt for a long fucking time.
I'm gonna say Ku, and
or at
I
least he better
say
not.
he's
I
probably.
just want to see Tankman go on like a fucking Goldberg level fucking run. So that's it for that card. I'm sure there's a few matches that went unannounced. DPW usually always has a few matches like that. Like, for instance, I'm just now realizing that the world title
Is not
is
on the
not being
card.
defended on this show. So that'll be interesting.
Yep. Bojack ain't on the card, brother.
Any other comments you want to add?
I think it's gonna be a good show.
Chance?
I'm here.
Did you mute yourself?
No, I'm here. I'm here, brother. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
I was talking that whole time. I was like, I'm here, brother.
Yeah, I could hear you.
But I think that. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking shit up, Joe. I'm fucking shit up. I think that. I think that. I think that Ku and Tankman is going to be a good match. I think that the 6-pack with Donnie and Diego is going to be a really good match. And I'm going to go on a bit of a limb. Bit of a limb. Just a bit of one. I'm going to say that Bandit and Sawyer is going to be the underwhelming match, and NDA versus Reed and Oliver is going to be the overwhelming match.
I can see that.
No hate to Bandit at all. I just think that like being like, I imagine it's probably going to be like the second or third match. So I imagine it being where it is going to
I would
be.
say so following a 6-pack. If it is the second match on the card, if it has to follow a 6-pack, given the contestants, as soon as I saw that it was like fucking Mason, Donnie, and Diego involved, it was like, oh, this match is gonna be full throttle the entire fucking time.
Yeah, it's going to go hard. I can't wait to see Diego do a dive over the top rope.
But also the fucking the 5-way between BK, Gringo, Everett, Yoya, and who the fuck else was in it? But that match on the 4-way, it was full. It was nonstop, but it only went about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So maybe that's how the 6-pack will be.
I imagine that's exactly how it's going to
go. But that's the predictions for tonight's DPW showdown in the Carolinas. Also, in case you are looking, and yes, this is biased as shit. I'm not gonna sit here with a straight face and say it's not. This is 100% bias. If you are looking for a new pro wrestling promotion to follow that isn't on the level of a Fed, AEW, or New Japan, support DPW.
Oh yeah, support DPW 100%.
Subscribe to their Patreon, sub to fucking DPW on demand.
Do it all, man.
Support their fucking wrestlers. Whether it be like fucking Bandit has blown up tremendously in the past year.
Once they hit the DPW staple, it blew up.
Yeah. It seems like with every episode, I see more and more people talking about the NDA, Diego Hill, and Bojack especially.
I have seen a lot of Diego Hill and a lot of compilations of like the best high flyers out right now.
For God's sakes, Wardlow has beaten the shit out of the DPW roster twice on Dynamite.
Wardlow has beat the fuck out of the entire DPW roster. Everyone who works DPW has been getting the shit beat out of him.
The man especially seems to have fucking beef with fucking Lucky Ali and Patrick Scott.
He fucking killed Lucky.
Just chuck that man against the wall and then powerbomb him. Rachel Rose, I think, has worked 2 elevations. And then I mean, Ku and Tankman already had their respective things going thanks to MLW, but Ku and Dominic Ganeri, Violence is Forever, are a very fucking underrated tag team, especially if you like a tag team that just fucking beats the shit out of opponents. Like, fucking Dominic is the fucking toss you around guy, and then as soon as you get up, Kevin's fucking kicking you in the fucking chest in the face. And then with Tankman, fucking the dude comes out to a fucking Tupac song. That's all you need to fucking know to paint you a fucking image.
Yeah, baby. To paint you an image, the dude came out to a Tupac song and wore a fake Big Baller Brand calf sleeve. The dude fucks.
Still wears it.
The dude
still wears it.
And
has one of the most vicious fucking back elbows.
It is.
I have ever.
He puts his weight into it, dog. He puts his weight into it. It is clean. It is clean.
Like it's just brutal with how he hits the shit.
You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick.
I'm just gonna pull up a fucking clip of it.
While you're doing that, Joe,
but that's also like fucking on the most recent episode of Fire to fucking pop up on DPW's YouTube. They had fucking Eddie Edwards versus Kevin Koo, and if you're a real big fan of catch style wrestling or just strong style wrestling in general, that match fucking ruled. I was actually very surprised when Kevin won it. I was happy as fuck, but very surprised. Carino and Donnie Ray are fucking great in a chaotic sense, especially Donnie. The man literally came out with a blowtorch in a match. In a triple threat he had with Yoya and Jay Malachi. That's another thing, too. Shout out fucking Jay Malachi, who, by the way, only 18 years old, finished wrestling training at, 15 when we looked him up?
Yes.
I think so. He's only 18 years old and can already work his ass off. Like, yes, this is major fucking...
The dude is absolutely crazy.
Yes, I'll say it again. This is major bias. But they're really... Even in the ones like Cat Spencer and Tenchi, who are still green in areas, they're still... When you watch them work, you can see the potential that's there.
Definitely. You can see what they're getting at and how they're getting to it. Like you can see their progression, you can see where they're at and what they got going on and how they're going about it. All right.
Board.
Jesus Christ!
Back catches him.
As you can see, there's a little snippet
here.
of me and Joe in
Here
the front
comes
row.
Everett.
There's a little snippet of me and Joe in the front row just showing. It's just that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, no. If you couldn't tell, I am. In case you were confused by the tone of voices, I was the fat white dude with long hair and a Steelers shirt.
It is just absolutely ridiculous, man.
I'm pretty sure that was a move that me and you recoiled on.
Yeah, that and the bandit fucking pile driver.
The pile driver from Calabas. Oh my fucking god! I just remembered Calabas.
Yeah.
Oh, dude has one of the most sickening. You can tell he does it safely, but the amount of force. So the way he does a pile driver is he brings them up like he's going for a dominator, and then he spikes them. And it's just the fucking force that he brings people down with.
The way that he gets to it is absolutely ridiculous.
It's just sickening. And also at that same event, immediately after, Kid Bandit hit him with a fucking sliced bread on the apes.
And then flipped him off.
Yeah.
All right. Are we going to do like some quick rundowns of some other wrestling stuff going on, or?
We can cut it there. I'd rather not us be constantly worrying about going over the time.
I'm not worried about like a time or anything. I just wanted to know if you wanted to do like a quick rundown of like AEW, what the Fed got going on, whatever.
Well, the Fed got a lot of shit going on right now, but don't nobody care about the in-ring stuff. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Vin Mac, Johnny Ace.
Sasha charging freaking bands to show up and sign some fucking shit.
I'm sorry, but she is. This is gonna be controversial as shit. But for me, the rankings for the WWE's 4 horsewomen go like this. It goes Bayley, Becky, Sasha, Charlotte.
I can respect that.
So for her to be charging 30 grand, it's like,
I can respect that.
I don't think you should be pulling that.
I personally prefer Sasha over Becky.
Like, yeah, Sasha can sell her ass off, but like outside of that, it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
I'll say it now. This really pissed someone off. If this fucking episode ever goes viral, I'll take a fucking green as shit Jade Cargill in ring outside of Sasha.
All right, Joe. We shooting hot takes, huh? That's what we're doing.
Saying.
We shooting hot takes, Joe. That's what we're doing out here.
Speaking of shooting hot takes, stop fucking saying that Wardlow is already at the point Batista was at when he left Evolution. He's not.
Stop it.
He's fucking not.
Stop it.
He's not. Like,
Wardlow
I don't have anything against Wardlow. All right, I think he's fucking great, but this man ain't no Dave Batista.
He is not. All right, Joe. I'm gonna shoot a little bit.
Where is this going?
Wardlow is to AEW what Matt Morgan was to TNA.
All right, let's not go that far. That's kind of I don't know if I agree with that.
Is it, Joe? Is it really?
Look, here's the thing, right? So Matt Morgan always seemed to me like the guy who TNA wanted to push but couldn't because the skill wasn't there.
Yeah.
Wardlow has the skill. It's just the fact that he does fit the mold of giant beefed out white guy.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
So, plus, I mean, like, one thing he has over Matt Morgan is Wardlow does have some, like, semblance of promo ability. I'm not saying he can go toe-to-toe with, like, fucking Christian or Punk or Mox or MJF. But he's not going to be dead in the water if he ever gets put in a promo against those guys.
That's fair.
Well,
I can agree
maybe against Punk, but
I don't know. Danielson's promo abilities kind of stepped up a little bit.
Danielson steps up just because of the fact that he's allowed to say shit and fuck.
Fair. That's also fair. That's fair.
Like when he's not having to cut like PG promos
PG
when like you know when you know this is a guy who like cusses a lot.
Yeah.
Granted, he's from original Ring of Honor, and I don't think any of those guys can go more than like 5 sentences without at least like saying hell or damn.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Also, I want to end it on this. Get Sammy Guevara the fuck away from Jericho. The wells run dry. You're not doing Sammy Guevara any favors by constantly putting him with Jericho.
Okay,
also, for Tony Khan in the future, stop giving baby faces female managers. It doesn't work in pro wrestling.
They're fucking.
The only time you ever see a baby face have a female manager is was usually when she's gonna turn heel and turn on.
Yeah.
Especially when you got Sammy and Tay Conti doing the whole, oh yeah, we fucked on the TNT title thing.
We had
and you tried to keep them babyface. And you acted surprised when you were like, I don't know why people are booing them. They liked them when they were by themselves.
I don't know why
people liked them. People liked them when they were by themselves, but nobody, especially like nobody wants to see a PDA heavy couple.
No.
It doesn't matter if it's like at work or if you're at school or out in public. Nobody wants to see that shit.
I think
Which I get it. It's kind of an old thing to be bitching about. It's 2 months old, but still, I feel like they're gonna fuck up again.
they are going to. They already are. I think
Because
that
Sammy and Ty are probably gonna betray the Jericho Appreciation Society.
they are. What has happened with it is that creative was like, oh shit, Sammy's getting booed again. We don't have anything to do with him.
We can't keep putting up against Scorpio Sky because people
Where's
want
Jericho?
Scorpio to do other shit.
Where's Jericho? Get him with Jericho again. He was liked when he was with Jericho. Get him with Jericho again.
Also, get Dan Lambert the fuck away from Scorpio Sky.
I agree.
He
Bring
doesn't.
back
Him
SCU.
nor Ethan Page need a fucking manager.
Bring back SCU.
Oh, now you like SCU.
SCU!
Before, anytime they came out, you'd be like, what the fuck is Daniel's gimmick? I don't get it. It's fucking...
I like SCU. I don't understand the ring general gimmick with
He's
SCU.
a fucking ring general. There's nothing else to understand.
Wore fucking purple hearts and a goddamn
He's a
general suit.
He's a ring general.
It does not make sense.
That's the whole point. The reason why he wears the military jacket with the medals is he's a ring general. He's a decorated general.
Sense.
It makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. The gimmick was fucking lame. The gimmick sucked.
You're wild.
That gimmick sucked.
You're
That
wild
gimmick-
and you're wrong.
That gimmick
You're
is
wrong.
bottom tier Daniel's gimmick.
Bullshit.
It is.
I
It's bottom
take
tier.
that over fucking bad behavior, Christopher Daniels.
Give me bad behavior.
We brought out a baby AJ Styles and told everyone, "Ooh, you and Dixie Carter are fucking. You're fucking."
Give me it.
Claire Lynch.
Give me it. I'll take that over SCU fucking ring general gimmick.
You're wild.
I'm not wild, dog.
That's a wild place to have to end this episode at.
All right, Joe. Give another take. Give another take, and I will follow up with a different take related to your take.
The bloodline has run stale.
Okay. Are you ready for my take?
What?
The Usos should act more like Rikishi than their whole ghetto dude gimmick.
All right.
They should come out in Rikishi glasses and do the dance to fucking "You Look Fly Today." They should do the Rikishi.
All right, that's gonna be it for this episode.
If they don't do that, they should at least do the stink face.
All right, they're definitely ended it there. See you guys on the next time. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Now I got the image of Jimmy and Jay in a thong, and I don't like it.
I'm calling spots, brother. We're going home.
See you guys next time.
Peace.